is freezing. It is so cold. It is like fully hit winter, which is amazing because I get to wear these nice big fluffy thick jumpers and I get to drink hot chocolates and put on my fluffy socks and sit by candlelight and, you know, be a proper hipster. So I'm doing a video, I apologise, I look a bit of a mess, it's been a very long day and I'm far too lazy to bother dressing myself up, so you get kind of end of day scruffy Kelly. Prop myself up a little bit. Yep. There we go. So this video is simply going to be a little bit of an update on what you missed out on when I was away and not doing any videos. So as I mentioned in the previous video, university is in full swing. I have already made 2 shorts. I have made a music video, which was incredibly great to work on, and the people were really amazing to work with, and it got a really good response from the audience. So yeah, really proud of that accomplishment for the music video. And I've also done a short non-dialogue film. I got to be director of photography, which is what I want to do for my career, so it was great. I managed to find a director who also is a bit of a sci-fi nut, so we got to control what we were shooting a lot more, and so it was something that I was really passionate about and really excited about because, you know, I kind of I've always been into sci-fi quite a lot, and you know, if I'm to do any type of experimental film, sci-fi is definitely the way to go, I think. And yeah, I was really happy to find someone else who enjoyed doing sci-fi with me. So yeah, it was a black and white, I guess, action short. So it was about 3 minutes long, and hopefully I'll be able to release it soon, and it will definitely be on my showreel soon. So that was really fun. What else have you missed? Despite being incredibly busy with uni, I have been going on regular mate dates with a very good friend of mine, and we, well, she was very kind and invited me to a special event for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And it was called it was like a global fan event, and we were essentially part of a live audience whilst they did interviews with the cast. So that main guy Eddie and all of the main cast was there on stage for Q&A, and then we were linked to like all these different cities in the world, and we did like a live feed, and we went to, I think it was like LA, where like Russell Crowe was there, and we got to sit with the director and the producer as well. I say we as in like the gigantic audience that was there, and it was a really fun event. I got to find out a little bit more about the film, and it was just a really amazing atmosphere, and it was like an exclusive event at Leicester Square, and I just felt so like in the thick of London, and I just felt like so kind of overwhelmed with how big this event was, and I forget sometimes that I have it right on my doorstep, and I just feel really humbled by the fact that, you know, my friend even thought to invite me. I just thought that was really awesome and a really nice gesture. So totally stoked about that. We got to see a 10-minute teaser, like the first 10 minutes of the film, and it looks so good. Even the first 10 minutes, I was like, I cannot wait to go and see this film. So I think it's premiering soon, or it might be out now, depending on when I actually upload this video. And yeah, I'll show you what I got. So with the whole fan event, we got this, which was a little goodie bag at the end of it, and let me just show you what we got. An exclusive movie poster. Let's see, there is also, although a little bit scrumpled now, my bad, a t-shirt, and it says, "I want to be a wizard." Chances of me actually wearing that out is probably 0. And it looks like they've got all of the fan event sort of cities on there. But easily the best part of this is the wand. I got an actual wand, and apparently these things are quite expensive. I'm not the world's biggest Harry Potter fan, and don't mistake that for me saying that I'm not a fan, because I am. They're amazing. I mean, I think you've got to be slightly crazy to not like Harry Potter. I mean, like, fucking come on. It's like the people that say they don't like Star Wars. It's like, just shut the fuck up. Get out of my face. You know, it's amazing, and it's an entire world, and you have to appreciate that all of that has come from someone's mind. And it overwhelms me what people are capable of and capable of making up. And Harry Potter is one of those worlds that is just so detailed and phenomenal, and yeah, you can't help but just admire the depths that they go to. And obviously Fantastic Beasts is not Harry Potter, but it is part of the wizarding world, and it ties into it through... Fuck, I'm like the world's worst person at remembering anything, especially on the spot. I'm just like, oh, I can't remember anything. But yeah, it ties in from the Harry Potter franchise, and yeah, I'm really stoked that I got some goodies, and it's certainly made me think, or it's gonna force me to make sure I go and see it in the cinema, basically, because I'm so hyped up from this. So I think they've definitely done a good job of building up hype. So yeah, that was very, very exciting. I've been seeing lots of movies, I've been going to parties. Pretty much my single life is just going like ace. My new life is going pretty ace, and yeah, I'm just feeling excited about what the future holds. I have just recently started as well. A while back, like back when I was 19, I started dabbling in Muay Thai. For those of you that don't know what Muay Thai is, it is a martial art in the form of Thai kickboxing, I think they technically call it. It involves lots of knees and lots of elbows and very gnarly fights, and it ties very heavily into MMA. I've always been a massive fan of UFC and MMA, and so I dabbled a bit and thought it would be sensible to kind of look after myself and stuff, and yeah, I only done it for about 8 weeks and never got into it because I was traveling, and since I've come back to London, I've been meaning to for ages to try and find something. And the first martial arts class that I went was a Muay Thai class, and it was in Limehouse, and the gym was just really like kind of like arrogant. It was really up itself, and I didn't really feel comfortable in the class. And so I then tried like a lesser class at a local leisure centre, and that just wasn't what it advertised. So I gave up, and I have now obviously moved into this new area, and it took me long enough. I don't know why it took me so long, but I have just found the most amazing self-defense class, and I think I'm gonna continue to go because I went for my first lesson yesterday. I am incredibly fucking sore. I am even bruised up. You probably won't see on the camera, but like I've got a sort of scuff. Where's my focus? I've got a scuff on my elbow, and then I've got a couple of bruises, and I just want to see if I can show you my knee, because my knee is the worst. Now in this gym, they don't have mats, so we're doing all these self-defense techniques, and they don't put any mats down on the ground, and so it's what they would call conditioning. So apparently I've just got to expect to have bruises on me now, which isn't very attractive, but yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome. Ooh, my knee's looking very pleasant. My whole knee here is just blue. It's this really gnarly kind of, yeah, it's just, it's feeling a little bit sorry for itself. Bosh. Okay. Surprisingly enough, I actually can't wait to go back again next week. And yeah, I was the only girl in the class, but apparently other girls do go. And I took a couple like elbows to the face. I hit the floor because you have to kind of mimic the attacker sometimes to the other person so they can learn how to do the self-defense move. And at one point I got flung backwards, and I just went flat down on the concrete on my back, and I was like, fucking ow. So it's definitely like toughening me up. I'm not much of an aggressive kind of person. I bruise like a peach, and I'm just a total wuss. So hoping to put a stop to that, obviously. And yeah, that's my life right now. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed sort of the update on what's going on at the moment. And I'll see you guys the next time I do a video.